As you're watching the New York City Marathon, so many people are inspired to get out their pair of shoes, lace up and run a marathon. But what does it take to become a runner?
Well, it takes a lot of training to run a marathon. You don't want to go from the couch to 26 miles. That's a recipe for injury, right? But running is a lot of fun. A lot of us started because we were doing conditioning for another sport or it was punishment for another sport. But if you start it with the idea of having fun and enjoying it, it's a totally different activity, and it can really become this great community and social aspect for you as well. Just making it a habit and a daily part of your life.
Okay, so we're sitting on the couch, we're inspired. What's the first step we need to take?
The first step you need to take is really getting off the couch and just making the commitment. And what I like to recommend is doing 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. And most of it's going to be walking. Your first few days out, it's going to be mostly walking. And you just jog whenever you kind of feel like it. A brisk walk, get your heart rate up. Over time, you're going to find that you'll end up running more and more of those 30 minutes, and the goal really should be to run the full 30 minutes, but that could be months down the road. You'll get there.
So once we start the 30 minutes, run, walk, we can set little goals.
I'm going to run to that stop sign and then walk. You know, you can walk a full block. You can walk the most of the 30 minutes.
So we have that now. We have the core of the 30 minutes down. What kind of equipment do we need to run?
The shoes. The shoes are the one piece of protective equipment. My recommendation is, especially for your first pair, to go into a running store. Be open with the workers there and tell them, I'm new. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for. Running shoe is typically larger than your casual everyday work shoe, so you're really going to want to make sure you get the right size.
So we see the GPS devices tracking time. At what point do we focus on that?
Some of us are just geeks. We love that kind of thing. I use my Apple Watch most days now simply because it has Bluetooth built in, so I can stream music to my headphones wirelessly, track my run. So it's a simple tracker. It gets the job done.
What about earbuds? What about your music?
Really, you still want to tune into your surroundings and know, especially if you're running down roads, that you're not going to get hit by a car. The pair that I love is this company called Aftershocks, and they actually sit on your cheekbones and leave your ears entirely open, but they send sound waves through the bones into your head, so you actually hear the music and you could have a conversation. Really, it's just about being safe and finding out what you're comfortable with as well.
What's key to getting to the next step, preventing injuries?
Start slow. If you can't have a conversation like we're doing right now with your running buddy, you're running too fast. Go no more than 10% per week, more than you did last week. So if you stay just adding that little bit every week, you're going to be fine.
One final piece of advice or motivational words for those at home who are intrigued and they want to start running, maybe not a marathon in their future, but they want to take part in running. What can you tell them?
I think the best advice is just start slow and always make sure you're having fun.